Soulful, inspiration, soulful, inspiration, a little, education, soulful, inspiration, soulful, inspiration, a little, education, you love, uninspired and tired is a bad combination, and I'm sad to say that's a dark situation, but I'm thinking of you, so I'm glad to say I wrote a letter on behalf of how I feel today. 7 a.m. in the morning, ain't been to sleep. It's been a night type long and a rough type week. I'm meditating my life on the whole, pondering the where, when, how, ifs I can gain control. It's like a spin of the wheel or a roll of the die. They say that you can be a winner at the game of life, but I know the house don't play to lose, so you better know the math, how to make the move. See, I'm a student of the study, how to proper pursue a blunt portion of the profits produced, paying my dues, so I follow the lolly and avoid the fools. But this is trial by fire, so you must stay cool. One rule: envy is a powerful tool. Spine all times, everything you do. That way, when the idiot's ear get act cool, you can crack those crabs and continue to move. You know, 7 a.m. in the morning, I'm open up. Long night, ain't been to sleep. I grab my pencil and pad, I'm open. I hope you feel me. Remember back to the slenderest times when we pitched for the pretty penny nickel a dime. Before the world seemed crooked and the gutter was fine. When there was good hood living and a peace of mind. Now that's over. Life will make a grown man sober, head aching, hanging over, feeling funny inside. We never knew the world worked on a bogus design to keep a brother buried deep, broken down and blind. Better still, man, it's ill when you look to find there's a chance to advance, most heads deny. Like a dream and a slice of the proverbial pie. We will remain to reside in the ghetto of pride. Ignorance is pure bliss and these days provide plenty of it to keep a poor man pacified. I try to put him on the business of knowledge applied, but that's a pickle of a deal that's sour inside. But 7 a.m. in the morning, I'm open up. Long night, ain't been to sleep. I grab my pencil and pad, I'm open. I hope you feeling me, man. So many guys that I grew with died, resorted to doing crime and turned doing the time. I can hardly better speak to childhood friends and find every exchange features a fella falling the wayside. That's ill, but then it keeps a brother on bill mode, mentally locked and loaded, ready to deal with any form of friction you can fathom the feel. In a world that wheels drama and fires at will, it bust from dawn to dusk and aim to kill. Cause a lot of souls shook and afraid for real. So instead turn their head, tuck tail and chill, in the hopes not to cope, but that's whack. See, you and I are like a different breed, and we bring to the balance such a desperate need. The eagerness to elevate and evolve the scene. A better space, a better time indeed. Sincerely.
It was the voice of a courageous explorer, a man dedicated to the pursuit of man's knowledge and the expansion of his horizons.
Good morning. Here is Nathan Ivey.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. My name is Nathan Ivey. Welcome back to the Nathan Ivey Show, your morning destination for interesting conversation. The last honest place in America. Welcome back. Just a few minutes after 7 a.m. this morning, my friends. And already many people inside the chat room. I appreciate you. I got to shout you out. Good morning, Lakeisha. Thanks for holding me down. Welcome to the program. Hey, good morning, Mr. Hollywood. Good to see you, bro. Good morning, Big Ed. Good morning, Keena. Keena, how you doing? Hey, good morning, John. Good morning, Tracy. Morning, Avery. What's up, Omar? Good to see you. Hey, Kelly, good to see you. Hey, what's up, Jerica? Good to see you. What's up, Pam? Good morning. What's up, James? D. Mo says he's just getting up. Glad to have you, folks. Welcome back to the program. All are welcome. Good morning, Shauna. What's up, Jane? Hey, Mike. What's up, Wanda? Deborah? Good morning. Let's get into it. Within the last 24 hours, many things have been happening. Locally, nationally, culturally, and I want to talk about everything in the time that we have this morning. Numerous things to discuss. In the political world, of course, Trump towers over the GOP Bernie Sanders' surprise victory to some in Indiana. And John Kasich, is he senile? It's over, Mr. Kasich. John Kasich, your governor of Ohio, who, to the detriment of Ohioans, for whatever reason, will not get off of this, whatever he's on. Is he addicted to the idea of being the president? Has he become enamored with himself? I've heard he's got a big ego. Ooh. I think that's how the harmony goes. He got a big ego. You're never going to win, John. You're costing Ohio taxpayers tens of thousands of dollars. You're making yourself look weak and pathetic at this point. Can I get an amen on that? John Kasich says that he is going to go straight to Cleveland. And maybe it's because the RNC convention, the Republican National Convention, is going to be held in Cleveland, in his home state. He believes he'll be able to influence some of the superdelegates, some of the delegates for a contested convention. But when you've got Priebus, who was the RNC chairman, saying, look, we got to unite under one banner, and that's the Trump banner, from reality TV? Is this a reality to now the Republican nominee, presumptive Republican nominee? What does this say about the Republican Party? As a member of the media, I love it. I'll tell you straight up, I love it. And so what? You don't have to like it. I love it. It's going to be a carnival. It's going to be a circus. The two of the most unpopular candidates that we've seen in my lifetime. Both Hillary Clinton, okay, who it appears even with her loss, if you want to call it that, in Indiana to Bernie Sanders, her unfavorables are through the roof. And the same thing with Donald Trump. This is going to be what they call hold your nose voters, where literally you hold your nose as you scribble in the dot for your ballot or on your ballot and make your choice. It's going to be very interesting. Can Donald Trump win? Can he win? I'll tell you this, when you're in the race, anything can happen. We'll discuss it. Here's what's so interesting about Cincinnati is that because of 50 Cent's video that he posted mocking a young man who had some developmental issues, there were people in the city of Cincinnati that were calling for a boycott. How hypocritical is that? Oh, now you believe in a boycott? When black folks in the city of Cincinnati were calling for a boycott, albeit 10, 15 years ago, oh my God, boycott? That's a dumb idea. Why would you want to hurt the city like that? It's not going to work. Oh, that's an invention of the past. But now these same Cincinnatians, I'm assuming, a little older now you believe in the power of a boycott? They were calling for a boycott of 50 Cent's products. Most notably his vodka, which I've never had before. Effin' vodka, EFFEN, I believe. I believe I'm close to it, okay? Google it then. Google it. Effin' vodka. And of course, hey, looking at an avalanche, a potential boycott, financial backlash, 50 Cent released an apology. He sure did. He said, basically, I'm sorry. I'm going to read it to you verbatim, word for word. But essentially, that's what he said. I didn't mean it. No, you meant it. You just didn't think that you were going to be called to the carpet. That's all that is. He thought he'd be able to get away with it. He thought that nobody cared. But he underestimated, right, the sensitivities of greater Cincinnatians about this issue. Oh, my God. In the statement, the letterhead at the top reads G-Unit. No. Matter of fact, I will read it to you verbatim. While the incident at the airport resulted from an unfortunate misunderstanding, please accept my sincere apologies for offending you. It was certainly not my intent to insult you, and I wish you and your family well. Well, actually, it was your intent to insult him. You just misunderstood, underestimated the amount of outrage, Mr. 50 Cent. Simple as that. And I never liked your name, period. How about that? So now Cincinnatians understand the power of a boycott. But when people in Cincinnati start talking about a boycott to try to put some pressure on the power structure here, everybody acts like boycotts a thing of the past. Why would you want to boycott? It's not going to work. That's an invention of 50 years ago. But now you understand the power of a boycott. Hypocritical Cincinnatians. Hypocritical Cincinnatians. I've got a clip. We may get to this. There's many things to discuss this morning. Of like I said, it goes down in the DM. That's direct message on Facebook or whatever your social media apparatus might be or platform might be. But it also goes down in Target. Yesterday, I told you, for numerous reasons, none of them are good enough in my opinion, religious folks are targeting Target. They've become a target. And now everybody's looking for perverts and pedophiles. And, yesterday we played a clip of an African man a son of Zamunda, who followed a white woman into the dressing room because he thought that it was really a white man. And knocked on the door and asked the woman, like, are you a man? Negro, will you get your ass out of here? It doesn't matter. And what if I am a man? What difference? And then got mad at her, like, do we have a problem? Yeah, we got a problem. You're invading my privacy. You're invading my space. I've got a clip of a man who was chased out of Target by a woman because she says that he was a pervert. And I don't know what he was doing. I think he was in the ladies department, like engaging her in a conversations about women's underwear. I don't get it. There's so many crazy, freaky psycho sickos out here these days. I don't know what people are doing. I know what I'm doing. So numerous things to discuss. Currently 7:12 a.m. in the Queen City. Also, it goes down on Facebook and some of these groups. I don't have all the details, but I got information from someone. Again, I never share my sources. That perhaps we need to really, really, really put safeguards for people that come forward, especially when they're testifying in like serious cases where there could be a murder. And someone reminded me of a case of a man who actually lost his life, right? After his identity and his address came up, right, to the individual that basically he was talking to the police about. And this man, I guess in an attempt to keep himself out of trouble, contacted some of his homies on the streets, and they dealt with that guy. And that's kind of bubbling to the surface again now on Cincinnati Facebook. I'll give you more details that I have. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. I am not trying to be what other people expect me to be. Okay? That's not why I'm here. I have my own path. And I'll never understand these individuals. And again, it's foolhardy. It's a waste of your time. It really is. Who go on Facebook, right? And they see things that people post. And then instead of just going on about their business because maybe it's not something that they're really into, they feel to need, oh no, I've got to leave a post on Nathan's page to let him know that I don't like what he posted. Really? These are grown people. Grown men in some cases. Grown man. Caught up with their feelings about what I'm posting on my Facebook page. And it's happened numerous times. And it just seems like the most sensitive thing in the world to me. You're not posting what I think you should be posting, Nathan. What? You better wake up. And I may never. And so I don't know if you watch this show or not. And I've kind of watched it in the past, but in this last season, I've kind of gotten into it. Okay? It's a guilty pleasure, if you want to call it that. I don't feel guilty about it at all. But it's a show called Black Ink Crew. You watch that? Anybody Black Ink Crew fans out there? And they got some drama going down. I love the drama as long as it's not in my house. In my business, I love it. TV drama, you need some of that sometime. And what I like about these shows is, and most people miss this, is that it reflects the kind of things that are going on in people's lives every single day. So I posted something, I think it was yesterday, and some sucker decides that he wants to tell me about myself. Matter of fact, I want to read this to you. And it's just so funny, man. When people post things, they reveal things about themselves. Okay, little hidden resentments, little hidden issues about them. And it happens all the time. I just look at folks. Let me go back to this. Here was what I posted. It was 17 hours ago. If there are any Black Ink fans out there, here's the deal. Caesar needs to leave Duchess alone. She's way too immature. It's the lies and blaming everyone else. Now, if you don't watch Black Ink or Black Ink Crew, you don't know what I'm talking about. But if you watch the show,